That's probably what you do when you fly. I had gotten to where I wouldn't even look out that window. I was so scared. And then we had to go through some clouds. Okay, and then when we went through some clouds, it was a bouncing, and I was like, oh, this doesn't bother me. Hi, welcome back to Love, Laugh, and Lose Weight. I'm Leanne, your host. This week, I'm in a conference in San Diego. That's where I am right now, in fact. And if we're lucky, it won't rain. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do a massive walk all over. In fact, I'm going to do a practice half marathon. You may remember, Fat Ladies Plans a Marathon. Here's the link to that video. So I'm going to do a practice half marathon tomorrow if the rain holds off. Meanwhile, I want to tell you something exciting that happened on the way here on the plane. I was in the plane. Number one, that seatbelt's just fitting just fine. I haven't had to use a seatbelt extender since Mexico, I think. I haven't had to use, which was a year ago. That is just so exciting. I've only lost 25 pounds. I got like 75 to go, but just those 25 plus recomposition of my body weights to make it more firm and muscly and less flabby. That seatbelt, it just goes right on. That's actually really exciting. Those seatbelt extenders are in the past, never again. But I want to tell you something else that happened in the plane. I have always been afraid of heights. And I mean afraid of heights. No, not always. It started coming on about 10, 15 years ago. And it came on slowly. And then those planes scare me, especially if there's any turbulence. If it's completely smooth, no turbulence, I'm okay. As long as I don't look out the window, I'm fine. Any turbulence and I'm like freaking out. Okay. Guess what? The flight yesterday was, well, actually it was the day before yesterday. Yesterday I was at the conference. The flight yesterday was okay. And there was turbulence and I was like, oh, this isn't bothering me. I don't even have to do my meditation, whatever I do. No, I'm fine. This turbulence is fine. It was just a little bit. It wasn't a lot, but I was bouncing. And then as we were coming in to San Diego, guess what I did? Looked out the window. It was beautiful out there. That's what I used to do in the old days. That's probably what you do when you fly. I had gotten to where I wouldn't even look out that window. I was so scared. And then we had to go through some clouds. Okay, and then when we went through some clouds, it was a bouncing, and I was like, oh, this doesn't bother me. I'm okay. I was looking out there. I thought, dang, do you think my getting fitter and healthier is somehow affecting my fears, making those go away? That doesn't make any sense, but it seems to be like everything is connected. And then the plane did this. You know how planes do that. Okay, that's when I freaked out. And I'm looking out the window. I'm like, I'm okay, I'm cool. I'm looking out the window. Okay, I'm not looking out that window anymore. I had to look towards the center. So, all right. So it hasn't completely gone away, but I was kind of excited that it wasn't as scary as before. What the heck's going on? Is my mental... It's not even, I wouldn't call that mental health. We all have fears, right? But my mental game changing because I'm getting fitter and healthier? That's weird. Anyway, if so, hey, that's one more inspiration for you to do the same thing as me, isn't it? Everything changes. And now I'm going to leave you with a few things that are happening. Here's a shot of a really neat car that I saw in San Diego yesterday, an old police car. And then here's a shot of me going down to the conference yesterday morning. Well, I'm waiting for a trolley in San Diego to go to my conference. But look what's across the tracks. In the old days, I'd have got me one of those. But those days are gone. I don't drink Diet Coke anymore. Well, every once in a while I still do. But I saw that Diet Coke over there and thought, the good old days. I'd have just walked right on over there and gotten me a fresh one. But today, there it is. No big deal. And now here's one more shot. And sometimes I stand in front of posters and talk to people about my work. And that's what I'm doing today in San Diego. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes. I have to sit around in front of a poster and look smart and talk to people about my work. This conference is about IBD, so Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and stuff like that. And I did a study looking at the association between change in diet and IBD. So that was kind of fun. If we're lucky, next week there's going to be a big video about all about walking all over hell and eating street tacos and things. But meanwhile, love you lots. Stay on your health program. See you next week.